Hey guys, I just wanted to do a video of my 10-gallon planted tank. This tank was really cheap to put together and I think it looks really good. So I'll first start off with the inorganic stuff. On the bottom substrate is just all-purpose sand. I believe it was $2 for the bag and I only used about a quarter of the bag. The pebbles, which you see over here coming out of that pot, those are just pea pebbles, again about maybe $5 for the bag of pea pebble, and I have the majority of the bag as well. Then the pots. The pots are small terracotta pots that I got from Home Depot. I actually got them on clearance as a few of them were damaged. I believe they were only 40 cents or something like that. So all the pots total came to about maybe $2. For these pots over here, what I did was I took a flathead screwdriver and a hammer and I broke them that way. They all broke pretty evenly and looked pretty nice. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the inorganic stuff. I'll go over the filtration and light after we go over the plants. The plants, I got all the plants except for one offline, and I'm going to go around to the back of the tank and show you the plant that I got from a local pet store first. The first plant that I got is Fontinalis antipyretica. Fontinalis antipyretica, that's this right here. That's willow moss. It's from North America. It prefers low light. It can do well in a cold tank. It does not need warm water. When I first got it, it was really brown. It's greened out a lot more since then, although it is still a very dark green color, dark green brown color. So that's Fontinalis antipyretica. The next plant that I have, and it's the plant that I have the most of, all in here, over here, and in that corner, is Java fern, super common aquarium plant. It is Microsorum platypus, and it is from the Java area of Southern Asia. It is a medium to low light plant as well. Although, like I said, I have it growing in medium light, and it is growing extremely well. There's baby plants coming off the tip there, new growth over here, new growth. All of that is new growth growing off the back of a leaf, new growth. Yeah, so the Java fern, even though it's supposed to be a slow-growing plant, I guess when you have it at 2.6 watts per gallon and with CO2, it's really been taking off, and it's been throwing off babies like you would not believe. So yeah, that's the Java fern. Then over here, this is Anubius nana. It's from Africa. I believe it's from Western Africa, and it's one of the smaller anubius species. It is a medium light plant as well, medium to low light plant. Something about it, this plant, is that it absolutely does not like to be submerged. It does not like to be buried. It does not like to be buried. So I kind of leave it floating. I'm hoping that it will eventually anchor to the terracotta pots in the two spots that I have it, although it has not yet. The last plant that I have is a water lily. I have two of them. I don't know the scientific name, and I don't even know the species of them. I'm hoping it's a dwarf water lily. Either way, it is absolutely beautiful. It's a little distorted because of the angle, but the leaf is just stunning. And this has grown like a weed. This has been in there for about 6 weeks, and from 6 weeks it's gone from a bulb to planting like that. And it's been growing a new leaf about every other day now that it's now that it has leaves out there. I'm gonna let that grow to the surface, and I'm hoping that it will grow to the surface and shade out some of the light from reaching the bottom, because all the plants that I have in here are medium to low light plants, so I'm thinking about letting the lilies surface and block out some of the light. I think it'll look really good with the beams of light coming through and then the darkness that the leaves provide. Lastly, I want to talk about the light and the filtration. So, the light. I have two 13-watt compact fluorescent bulbs, which gives me 2.6 watts per gallon, which puts me at about a medium light tank. And this seems to be good for all of the plants so far, and I haven't had anything burn up or not do well yet. My fish, I have 6 Dalmatian mollies, which I got for free, and they were just to cycle the tank. Eventually I'm going to take them out and probably put some species of dwarf cichlid in there, maybe a pistogrammas or rams, or a species of wild beta. My filtration, like I said, this is a cheap tank, right? Filtration, again, a couple bucks. It's a sponge filter. I like to keep it simple. I do a 10% water change every week. It's really simple. I take a pitcher like this, fill it up twice, empty it out, and then I put water back in. I just try to make sure that the water is about the same temperature. I don't treat the water or do anything like that to it. I figure that a 10% water change, I don't really need to. Yeah, so 10% water change every week. Just have the sponge filter. I've had this tank up for 2 months and I haven't cleaned the sponge yet. Probably clean it in a week or two. Probably clean it in about a week or two. Lastly, I wanted to talk about the DUI CO2 thing that I have hooked up. It's really just sugar, water, and yeast that I have in here, hooked up to a one-way valve. The one-way valve is hooked up to a split valve. I turn it on during the day when the plants are photosynthesizing, turn it off at night. The plants absolutely love it. With this CO2 bubbling, I actually get the plant leaves to bubble oxygen off of them, which is pretty impressive for Java fern and anubius since they're slow growing. This is my tank, and I hope you'd enjoy it. I'll do an update in a few weeks, hopefully when the lily pads have reached the surface. Thank you.